Welcome to Crypto Space Junk. Today, I'm going to be doing price predictions on the Graph and Superfarm. That's Super and GRT. Now, I'm only going to be using Fibonacci. I'm not going to be using anything else, no fundamentals or anything. Just on Fibonacci alone, and then I'll look back, see how right I was in the future. I'm pretty confident by coming out with that comment for a start. But it seems to always go that way when it involves Fibs. So I'm going to start the monthly chart. On this is the graph. I'm just even going to pull a fib from the bottom here. So it looks like we're picking up on the 886 here. So on the monthly, looking at the monthly chart, so the long term may be up to Q3, which is summer, probably let's just say September sort of time, August, September. We're in Q1 now. April, you'll get your Q2. So yeah, I'd say probably on this monthly chart, I'm looking around Q3. So I'm going to give a bullish price here. So just running off the fib. I may use the structure on the left if the coin has been out a while and we've got more of the chart. But on here, I'm probably there's going to be nothing really around the left. So I think the graph on a longer term is going to hit around a 10% and 16% fib extension. Which will be $3.04, which is from the current level, today's price, 5 times its current price. Well, nearly 6 times. Now, I'll give a price if we get symmetry in the market. Don't even have that marked up, to be honest, but I'm going to go the guesstimate around. Actually, I'll go with that. Full 1-to-1. About maybe $5 to $6. So anywhere in this area. But I can probably see us hitting the 10%, 16% retracement, and having this as a resistance wall here, come down, and depending what the narrative is at the time, depending if they keep going with this negative news. I mean, yesterday I didn't mention about Canada. They're now freezing people's bank accounts. So if anyone else follows suit, I don't know, Australia, they've got mentals running the place at the moment. They're looking for this control. When you start messing about with people's assets and money, this is where issues are going to happen. Now, they even mentioned about digital and crypto assets as well. They're going to freeze them. I don't know how they'll do that, or even if the normal monetary system still exists in September. But let's just say it does. But we are definitely going to suffer a lot of inflation this year. But I said we're not going to talk about fundamentals, and I'll get gassing about these things. We've already been 5 minutes. I'm trying to keep it a bit quicker tonight, so I've got things to do. But on this price prediction, on the longer term, I'm going about between $3 and $5 on here. If we hit here and reverse back, start getting consolidation around here, and we start hitting the 618, I would then reevaluate it. But to quarter three, I think we're going to be between $3 and $5 for the graph. Now, let's go to a weekly chart, sorry. So on a weekly, so let's say we're going to go to quarter two on the weekly. What we'll be looking for between now and April. And what I might do here is take a fib from this leg. An opposing fib. So on the weekly, I think we'll hit $1.12 and we'll see resistance in this area here. I did forget to do something today. I was told to put a pointer by one of my followers. I was messaged, can you put a pointer? On the next video, I'll have a pointer rather than the crosshair here. So if you're looking at the 7886 here, we've got like a wall of resistance around here. So if I start seeing inverted hammers in this area, then I'd look for a pullback, and then I believe we will break through. And the monthly bullish perspective will play out. I'm not going on a bearish perspective because it's just pretty much the reverse of what I'm doing. But I might do. Well, I'll go through next few days. I'll go through two of each of what I actually follow and what I play. So I might just go on the bearish scenario. So I'll probably label this the bullish scenario. Even though I'm measuring the leg down, because I want to see where we're going to come up over the next few weeks. So we're in pretty much bang on halfway through February. Actually, over halfway through February. So the next target from here, $1.12 up to $1.20. So we're looking at this area here. Hit the wall there, come down, pick up. But just take it from the 886. Let's just say we hit the 886 from here. Then I would start looking to rebuy around 67 cents on the 618. Now that is the weekly chart. They're the sort of targets I'll look on there. I'm going to go down to the hourly. No, in fact, I'm not going to go down to the hourly. I'm going to go down to the 4 hourly. All right, okay, let me just remove all these drawers. Okay, so let's have a look at the daily chart. Going on here. Now, I still think the extension will play out here. We're not going to get a pullback. So on a daily chart, I'll be looking at targets on the extension. See, this is where I'm going to start using the structure to the left. Got the crosshair so you can pretty much see. So we hit the 786. So let's go for symmetry. We're going on the symmetry of this move here. Hit 786 to 786. You can see we're going to hit a wall of resistance around here, where we sold off. So another number, as you saw, came up before on the weekly chart. we could see a pullback at the 67 cents here, which I did highlight earlier, which was playing out on the weekly. I think 8 hourly, we're going to be looking very similar. Okay. So how I would look at this is see where we are on this move up to the extension that I showed you on the daily. And what I'll do is I'll play the reverse of the leg down. Now, what's interesting, on this 8 hour, we can see the volatility may pick up here. Right. Okay, so I'm playing against. This is where we're going to see resistance. What's happened? Can't really give you a price prediction here because it'd be the daily. Would go off the daily chart for that. So the 67 cents is the next target. On the way I'll play the leg. I can show it you a different way, but all we're doing now, we're going intraday of them daily charts. So how people would have looked at this was this consolidation here. We're going to measure this down and we're going to see where the resistance come in if we're going to carry on with a bearish movement down, or we're going to come down again to these levels. But we broke above them. So we might test the floor. And I'll show you where I'll get that from. But here, as you can see, we've hit the 786. They start shorting. This is why we've got an inside bar and we've got an outside bar here. This is indecision. We see the sellers coming in right on the 786. Indecision here. And this is actually the way you can see it all glowing up white and yellow. This is the trading wars. I think what I'd call it now. Indicator, yeah. The golden Nirvana indicator, sorry. I mean, this could fake out and it could reverse, and what we could have is a pullback here. So if we break above this 886, I can see us continuing to that 67 cents target that I pointed out earlier, which is up here. You can see the yellow. We'll probably see resistance around here too, but I see us going to 67 cents. I apologise, this is going on 12 minutes now, and I haven't even got to Superfarm. So you can see how I'm using the Fibs here. And this is how I'm getting price prediction. This is how I'm finding a price prediction. I'm using the Fibonacci to predict the price of the coin in the future. And I don't really see any other way how you can do this. This is why I think the Fibonacci is just an amazing tool to use. And what I have been taught and shown is that the reason why it's so good, they can program the robots, the algorithms, to carry this out for them. They don't even need to look. And let's say we fail now. Where will the algorithms start buying? Well, all you'd do, I'll remove this so it makes it more simpler for you. So you would look at this leg. Let's just say we reverse back now and start going down. Where will the robots look to re-pick up the graph? Get it from the high there. They're going to start looking at 43 cents, to start picking the graph up again. They're going to start looking and picking it up there. And they would have sold and got 18%. Sorry, they'll buy 18% cheaper. And when we move up again, it's like 40% profit just for picking up again. So this is the 8 hour. If I go to the 4, we're going to still be within this. Probably the next one to look for a move would be on the hour. I might go down to the hour while I'm here. But the 4 hour, yeah, we're still into that same pattern. You can see the resistance here. This fib, I won't go off this now for the extension. If I wanted to get the extension of this move, I would probably come here. In fact, I would come here, not probably. I would. If I'm looking for an extension on this, and I'm going to get the top of that, I'll have to turn the indicator off so I can see. And where would I be looking? You could look at taking profits on a shorter term. Anywhere into this box, really. It's kind of big. I mean, maybe I'm being a bit tight with the 10% on this one. We have moved higher than that over time. So let's have a look what that extension there was. So that was the 38%. So let's take it, we do it again, 38%. %, up to the, could be as high as that, but we're going shorter time. So we could be looking at that, taking profits and just getting out. If I mean, you might have bought down here, so this is what you might be looking for. This is on a short term time frame, sorry. Let's just say you bought right at the bottom here. That's 53%. It's that's a big win when you're going down there. So what you do, you'd sell here. It's not saying it won't go to 67. What you'd be looking for then is, let's just say, that box there. That one. Do this again. Pick the wrong indicator. So we're going to go for the 38%. You can get this a bit accurate. I've shown you on the previous videos how to get more accurate on how you can measure your lines. But yeah, I just want a line here. So we go up and we're going to sell at the 38. You're going to put a target there. Depends how you want to do it. You might want to leave some on if we go higher. Let's just say you're selling 100% of it out. You want out of this there. So where would you look to rebuy? Measure the bottom. Start getting inverted hammers or whatever here. And then we're going to be looking at the 46%. There's very similar numbers as we even go further down. Now, time's getting on. That's 18 minutes. So I'm not going to go down to the hour. I'm going to do the longer term. So the lowest I'm going to go is 4 hours. Now, let's go through Superfarm. I don't think there's as much data on this chart. So go to the monthly. That's taking it from the month. We've come as low as the 786, between the 786 and the 886, and then we've shot up. On a monthly, the volume's just pretty much equal before. We got the doji there, and then we started coming up. So on the weekly, on the monthly, let me go back there. get a longer time frame. So on the monthly, might be a hard one to predict here, but we came down 786. I see we get resistance up here. So I'm going to say on a monthly, say we get 786 around just before the $4 mark. I think we'll see resistance, and we'll probably want to pull back again on the monthly chart. So we're looking by September, we're going to be hitting around there, which is probably about 200% of where we are now. Yeah, 202, 230% where we are now. So we'll drill down to the weekly. Again, there's no difference to me. We might see resistance here, come down a bit, and then continue on. I can see us heading there, even on the weekly. Daily, okay, so on a daily, still going to stand by the overall around the $3, but I think we'll start seeing resistance around the $2, and we'll probably come down again. So on the daily, I think the next target is $2. I'll go with there. Bang on $2. 8 hourly, same. Yeah, I'm just going to go with the $2 as the next range for this. So it wasn't as long. A bit more of the hasn't played out as much. And it hasn't got as much data on the chart. So yeah, I go $2. Then the next range we're going to be looking at trying to break $4. Okay, so people have asked me for trading videos. I will look at that in the future, but at the moment I'm just going to be doing some price prediction for the longer time frames. Down to about the 4 hours, I'll have a look, but pretty much there. It looks straightforward to me. You can see here on the 4 hours, around this $2 mark is where we're going to see resistance. It's just blatantly obvious we're going to see it around there. Well, it's lining up, and it's what's called confluence, when lots of things start lining up, and you can go, you're right, we're going there. We're gonna see some selling there. We could come down again, but I'm looking at it as a bullish perspective. I might do a bearish one, but I don't think there's any point doing a bearish perspective at the moment. I still feel very much that these altcoins are going to be bullish until at least September. I'm looking. I think we're going to have another run up. I mean, if you think last time we sold off in May, maybe May's the target date. Maybe we'll play out all these by May. Right, I won't go on anymore. If you found value, please like and subscribe, and I'll try and get another one out tomorrow. We'll do another couple of altcoins. Thank you for watching, and bye-bye.